you ever wanted to talk to a woman but hesitated, worried you might come off as creepy? You're not alone. Many men feel anxious about making the first move, especially in today's world where boundaries and respect are more important than ever. Approaching women the right way isn't just about confidence, it's about understanding, empathy, and timing. In this video, we'll break down 4 practical tips to help you approach women naturally and respectfully so you can make a genuine connection without any awkwardness. Let's start by understanding why your approach really matters. First impressions are powerful. The way you approach someone sets the tone for the entire interaction. If you come across as respectful and relaxed, you're more likely to be received positively. On the other hand, if you seem nervous or overly intense, it can make the other person uncomfortable. Remember, your body language, facial expressions, and even your tone of voice all play a role. So before you even say a word, take a deep breath, stand tall, and smile. This simple preparation can make a world of difference. One of the most important things to remember when approaching a woman is to respect her personal space. Don't rush in or stand too close right away. Instead, approach at a comfortable distance and pay attention to her body language. If she seems open and relaxed, you can gradually move a bit closer. But if she steps back or looks uncomfortable, give her more space. Respecting boundaries shows that you're considerate and aware, which instantly makes you less likely to come off as creepy. Confidence is attractive, but there's a fine line between being confident and being overbearing. When you approach, do so with a calm, friendly demeanor. Make eye contact, but don't stare. Speak clearly and avoid mumbling. If you're nervous, that's okay, just try to focus on being present in the moment. Remember, confidence isn't about being loud or flashy. It's about being comfortable with yourself and showing genuine interest in the other person. Jumping straight into deep or personal topics can feel intrusive. Instead, start with light, casual conversation. Comment on something in your shared environment, like the music playing or the event you're both attending. This helps break the ice and gives her a chance to engage at her own pace. Small talk isn't about impressing her with clever lines. It's about creating a comfortable atmosphere where a real conversation can develop naturally. Pay close attention to her verbal and nonverbal cues. If she seems engaged, makes eye contact, and responds positively, you're likely on the right track. But if she gives short answers, avoids eye contact, or seems distracted, it might be best to politely excuse yourself. Respecting her signals shows emotional intelligence and maturity, which are both attractive qualities. Remember, it's not just about what you say, it's about how you listen and respond. Timing can make or break an approach. If she's busy, on the phone, or clearly in a hurry, it's probably not the best moment to start a conversation. Look for natural pauses or moments when she seems open to interaction. Approaching at the right time shows that you're considerate and aware of her situation, which makes your presence feel much more welcome. Your body language speaks volumes before you even say a word. Open gestures, relaxed shoulders, and a genuine smile can help put both you and her at ease. Avoid crossing your arms or fidgeting, as these can signal nervousness or defensiveness. Instead, keep your posture open and approachable. This nonverbal communication can help set a positive tone for the conversation. Where you choose to approach someone matters. Social settings like parties, networking events, or casual gatherings are usually more appropriate than places where people expect privacy, like the gym or public transport. Being mindful of the context shows respect for her comfort and increases the chances of a positive interaction. Always consider whether the setting is conducive to conversation before making your move. In starting a conversation, keep your tone light and friendly. Avoid making overly personal comments or jokes that could be misunderstood. A simple greeting or a comment about your shared environment is often the best way to begin. This approach helps create a relaxed atmosphere and makes it easier for both of you to engage in a natural conversation. Pickup lines might seem like a fun way to break the ice, but they often come across as insincere or even awkward. Instead, focus on being genuine and authentic. A simple, honest introduction is much more effective and less likely to make her uncomfortable. Remember, authenticity is always more attractive than trying too hard to impress. Active listening is key to any good conversation. Show that you're engaged by making eye contact, nodding, and responding thoughtfully to what she says. Avoid interrupting or steering the conversation back to yourself. When you listen actively, you demonstrate respect and genuine interest, which helps build trust and rapport. Not every approach will lead to a conversation, and that's okay. If she seems uninterested or politely declines to engage, respect her response and move on gracefully. Pushing for attention after she's made her feelings clear can quickly cross the line into creepiness. Remember, respect is the foundation of any positive interaction. Rejection is a normal part of life and doesn't reflect your worth as a person. If a woman isn't interested, it's not a personal failure. Instead of dwelling on it, use the experience as a learning opportunity. Each interaction helps you grow and become more comfortable with yourself and others. The key is to stay positive and keep trying without letting rejection affect your confidence. Authenticity is your best asset. Trying to be someone you're not is exhausting and usually easy to spot. Instead, focus on being yourself and letting your genuine personality shine through. People are drawn to authenticity, and you'll feel more relaxed and confident when you're not putting on an act. Remember, the right person will appreciate you for who you truly are. Positive attitude is contagious. When you approach someone with optimism and good energy, it makes the interaction more enjoyable for both of you. Even if things don't go as planned, staying positive helps you bounce back and try again. Remember, every conversation is a chance to learn and grow, so keep your spirits up and enjoy the process. When you're just getting to know someone, it's important to avoid asking overly personal or intrusive questions. Stick to safe, general topics until you've built some rapport. Asking about her job, hobbies, or opinions on light topics is a good way to keep things comfortable. Save the deeper questions for later once you've established trust. The way you say something can be just as important as what you say. Keep your tone friendly and respectful and avoid sarcasm or jokes that could be misinterpreted. A warm, genuine tone helps put the other person at ease and makes the conversation flow more smoothly. If you notice that she's preoccupied or in the middle of something, don't linger or try to force a conversation. Respect her time and space by politely excusing yourself. This shows that you're considerate and aware, which leaves a much better impression than trying to push for attention. It's okay to express interest, but do so honestly and respectfully. If you're interested in getting to know her, let her know in a straightforward way. Avoid playing games or pretending to be someone you're not. Honesty builds trust and helps both of you understand where you stand. Like any skill, approaching women gets easier with practice. Don't be discouraged by awkward moments or setbacks. Each interaction is a chance to improve your communication skills and build confidence. Over time, you'll find what works best for you and develop your own natural style. Social cues are subtle signals that tell us how someone is feeling. Pay attention to her body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice. If she seems uncomfortable or uninterested, respect her feelings and give her space. Being aware of social cues helps you navigate interactions smoothly and respectfully. Interrupting someone can come across as rude or impatient. Let her finish her thoughts before responding and show that you value what she has to say. This small act of respect can make a big difference in how you're perceived and helps build a stronger connection. Physical contact should always be appropriate and welcome. When you're just meeting someone, it's best to avoid touching unless she initiates it. Even a friendly pat on the back can feel intrusive if it's not wanted. Respect her personal space and let any physical contact happen naturally, if at all. Knowing when to end a conversation is just as important as knowing how to start one. If the conversation starts to lag or she seems ready to move on, thank her for her time and leave on a positive note. This shows that you're respectful and considerate, which leaves a lasting good impression. Politeness never goes out of style. Simple manners like saying please and thank you can go a long way in making a good impression. Being courteous shows that you respect her as a person and value her time, which makes any interaction more pleasant for both of you. Talking about your achievements is fine, but avoid bragging or trying to impress her with stories about your success. Let your personality and actions speak for themselves. Humility is attractive, and being genuine is always more appealing than showing off. A good sense of humor can break the ice, but be careful with jokes, especially when you don't know someone well. Avoid jokes that could be offensive or misunderstood. Light, positive humor is usually the safest bet and can help both of you relax and enjoy the conversation. Building a connection takes time. Don't rush the conversation or expect instant results. Be patient and let things develop naturally. If she's interested, the conversation will flow and you'll both enjoy getting to know each other. Patience shows maturity and respect for the process. If things don't go as planned, don't take it personally. Everyone has different moods and circumstances, and sometimes it's just not the right time. Stay positive and remember that every interaction is a learning experience. The more relaxed you are, the better your future conversations will be. Sometimes, friends or even strangers might give you feedback about your approach. Be open to constructive criticism and use it to improve. No one is perfect, and being willing to learn shows maturity and self-awareness. The more you learn, the better your interactions will become. It's easy to get caught up in overthinking every word or gesture, but try not to overanalyze. Focus on being present and enjoying the moment. The more relaxed you are, the more natural your conversation will feel. Trust yourself and let things unfold organically. Sincerity is key to building trust. Be honest about your intentions and feelings and avoid pretending to be someone you're not. People can usually sense when you're being genuine, and sincerity helps create a strong foundation for any relationship. Asking for a phone number or social media handle too soon can feel pushy. Focus on having a good conversation first. If things go well and there's mutual interest, exchanging contact information will happen naturally. Let it come up organically rather than forcing it. If she shares something about herself, be supportive and encouraging. Show genuine interest in her experiences and opinions. This helps build rapport and makes the conversation more enjoyable for both of you. Supportive interactions lay the groundwork for deeper connections. A good conversation is a two-way street. Make sure you're not doing all the talking. Ask open-ended questions and give her space to share her thoughts. This balance makes the interaction more engaging and enjoyable for both of you. It's easy to get distracted by your phone or surroundings, but try to stay present in the moment. Give her your full attention and show that you value the conversation. Being present helps you connect on a deeper level and makes the interaction more meaningful. Avoid making assumptions about her interests, background, or intentions. Instead, ask questions and listen to her responses. This shows respect and helps you get to know her as an individual rather than relying on stereotypes or guesses. Consistency in your words and actions builds trust. If you say you're going to do something, follow through. Being reliable and consistent shows that you're trustworthy and serious about making a connection. Sometimes the best thing you can do is walk away. If the conversation isn't going well or she's not interested, it's okay to end things politely. Walking away with grace shows confidence and respect for both yourself and her. Every interaction is a chance to learn. Reflect on what went well and what you could improve for next time. The more you practice, the more comfortable and skilled you'll become at approaching women in a respectful, confident way. At the core of every successful approach is respect. Respect for her boundaries, her time, and her feelings. When you approach with respect, you create a safe and comfortable environment for both of you. This foundation is essential for any positive interaction and helps you avoid coming across as creepy. Confidence is about believing in yourself and your ability to connect with others. It's not about being aggressive or pushy, but about being comfortable in your own skin. When you approach women with genuine confidence, you're more likely to create a positive and memorable impression. Authenticity means being true to yourself and honest in your interactions. When you're authentic, you attract people who appreciate you for who you are. This makes your approach feel natural and sincere, which is always more appealing than trying to fit a certain mold. Approaching women doesn't have to be stressful or awkward. By respecting personal space, showing genuine confidence, starting with small talk, and reading her signals, you can make a great impression without coming off as creepy. Remember, every interaction is a chance to learn and grow. Stay positive, be yourself, and approach each new conversation with respect and authenticity. You've got this.